Hello, friends. How's it going? Um, I've learned a lesson from last week, and that's not to play music during my live streams. So if you hear music and you represent in excess, I'm not playing your music. So, hello, smug Oreo. I'd like to know why you're so smug. I don't know why. Happy Monday, because happy Monday, Jason. I was born that way, so you were born smug. Cool. So this is water. We're gonna get into some fun taste test this episode of Go Jeff Your Shelf. Um, howdy, Willow. Willow Alora is. Does that have anything? Does that name have anything to do with the movie Willow? Which I've seen like 8,000 times. You like water, smug Oreo? I thought Oreos liked milk. Um, it's funny because I played Willow for my kids recently, and I remembered every line of the movie, and I hadn't seen it in like 20 years. Yo, Mitch. We're doing some alcohol taste test here. Elora Dannon, yes, that's what I'm getting at. Elora Dannon is a little baby. Oh, that Willow off good. Mad Max Mardigan was great. Hello, David. Hello. You guys got to watch Willow. My daughter had a choice one night. She was at her cousin's house, and they were going to put on two movies, and she had to choose between Willow and Labyrinth with David Bowie. And they chose Labyrinth, and now my daughter is in therapy. I had no idea there were books to Willow. I didn't know that. I loved it though. Good evening, Flash, and happy birthday to you, my friend. Hello, Joshua. Peck. Peck. Yes. Yes. Willow is great. Willow, it's just one of those movies that, like Princess Bride, that just weaves themselves into your very being and becomes part of who you become. Yes, it's Flash's birthday today, so happy birthday! I think he's turning 25, so he's a young man about town. What's up, Tyler? Mark? I have Manos. The only thing I know about Manos is Hands of Fate. Manos, Hands of Fate. I didn't know he had eyes. Labyrinth is great though, except for the predatory sort of. Yeah, there's a thing going on with a very young girl that I think unsettled everybody. I'm glad everybody's giving it a happy birthday to Flash. That's nice. There were continuation novels, a trilogy. Oh, I did not know. Did you guys see that Levidian has copies of Boys in the Valley if anyone's looking for it? And yes, they do. Boys in the Valley. I hope you guys have seen my unboxing for that. Very happy to get my hardcover. 25. My socks are older than that. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy name day. Name day. That Jedi Shredder. So let's get the party started. The Monday festivities by checking in with the Magic Duff Bucket. Magic Duff Bucket, what do you have for me today? Oh, it's like mail call, right? Because I believe somebody on this channel touted Kettle One vodka. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Mark, but I'm not sure. Somebody said Kettle One was the best. And so what we're going to do is do a taste test. I'm going to taste this Kettle One. And it was Mark, producer Jill. You didn't know it was. I told you it was. She says she knows it was you. Don't drink it all at once. I probably won't. Kettle One. So Jill knows all. George Lucas wrote the trilogy. Oh, okay. Huh. So it was like a novelization, then they continued the trilogy. That's interesting. Because I did know that Lucas was involved somehow in Willow. But Kettle One. We're going to do a taste test. Then I'm going to have a drink. It's just sort of... it's not intentional. I thought Kettle One was Polish vodka, but it's not. Does anybody know where it's from? I'll let that run its course. The bones say nothing. So we're gonna do a Willow night. I didn't realize. Kettle One or Duff Bucket, please transition to 2 shot glasses. I believe is what's up first. No, not Russia. We will do book. Oh, let's do shots. Yes. No, not Russia. Kettle One is not Russian. I thought it was Polish. It's funny considering the hype this week with a certain rumored title for Suntup. All right, producer Jill's handing me 2 shot glasses filled with vodka. What the hell? So one of these is the Kirkland Grey Goose. Wait, you got to stay. Do you know which is which?
Yes.
But okay. One is yes, the Netherlands. Mark knows. Holland, to be exact. So what do we have here? We have 2 vodkas. One is Kettle One, and one is the Kirkland Costco Grey Goose. I don't know which is which. I have no idea. So my job here is to sip, sample, and pick a winner. So that's what I'm going to do. I know flat out that this is Kettle One. This has got to be Kettle One. No doubt. I don't know, but I prefer this one. I prefer the Kirkland. But this was really cool. This was tasted like smoky. Oh, I did not have enough food in my stomach for a couple of shots. So producer Jill says I selected the Kirkland Grey Goose over the Kettle One. So now I just got to drink the Kettle One as fast as possible to move on. Oh, is that what happens? Look at this, guys. So the Kettle One turned into Witch's Heart drink. What is in this? It is smoky. So yes, the Kettle One had a really distinct flavor that was interesting. I liked it a lot. So it's not a bad thing. I just preferred the smoothness of the Kirkland Grey Goose. Oh, see, Colby thinks there was collusion. Oh, that's tasty. What is this? What's in this, producer Jill?
Creme de violet.
Creme de violet.
And ginger beer.
And ginger beer.
And some lime in the vodka.
And lime and Kettle One. Oh, this is good. Producer Jill was paid off. So good news, the channel's monetized, guys. Yay! Monetized channel. And I've made a total of $11. So I'm transparent. I'm not hiding anything. $11. So cheers to you guys. You guys are like stockholders, right? I don't know if the shares are going to be worth a whole lot, but it's a great feeling. I'll make tens of dollars. Oh, man. I made $11 and I used all of it to buy Kettle One. Jeff merch is coming. That's producer Jill's section of the biz. So that is a free lunch. Yes. So what do we got this week? I don't know if you've seen my unboxings and things, but the point of this show is to Jeff your shelf. And in order to Jeff your shelf, you need the books that Jeff will buy. See how that happens? That's how you Jeff your shelf. You Jeff it up. And so my job here is to talk about what's coming and not what already happened. Not what already had happened. You see? Am I going to get a sample of that drink, Producer Jill? Julie Hawk is asking, Producer Jill. Another $32 and I could buy more vodka at Costco. Yeah, that's the way it goes. You got to make the money. You got to make the money, the vodka money, to buy the vodka. And then you're just living for the vodka. So the point of this show is to tell you what's coming. And what is coming is Suntup. Suntup release week. I am jazzed about it. Hey, 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 oh my God, look at this. Jedi Shredder with $20. I enabled the super stickers, Producer Joe. Part of the monetization is you guys can buy super stickers. That's crazy. Jedi Shredder did what, $20? Is that what it's telling me? I don't know. Oh boy, that's fun. You've just increased my profits by what, 200%? I don't do math. So yes, Suntup release week. I'm thrilled for it. The rumor is it's Hex. I for this release, which I'm not going to name it, I'm interviewing Jedi's taking all the stuff. Do yourself a favor and get a Streamlabs account. Oh, okay. I'll look into it. Producer Jill's going to take notes. I'm talking to the author and the artist tomorrow. For the release on Thursday. It's pretty awesome. And that content's coming right here to this channel this week, once it's already been announced and everybody knows what book it is. So I'm not going to confirm or disconfirm what that book is. So it's going to be fun. I'm so looking forward to it. I can't wait to talk to this author. I'm a big fan of the book that was already. I read it already. Not going to say when, but so it's great. I get to fan out, talk to this author. Yes, be careful. Save those coming millions. Yeah, I don't know about that, but Jill, give Jeff more shots so he slips on the Suntup release. I can't, and you know what? You know who that would hurt? That would hurt you guys. That would hurt you, Phil. You would be hurt because you would be spoiled. The surprise would be spoiled. You wouldn't get that little moment of, ooh, that's what it is. It's just fun. So I always liked it. I always liked it when that reveal came, and it was sort of, it's like, there's a reason we wrap gifts. There's a reason that whole intrigue exists, and everybody likes it. So I mean, it just adds to the fun of it. This is good. By the way, this glass came with the gift box, the Kettle One gift box and pennies for like $21. What's this? What is this? What is this? Why do I want another shot? Oh, okay. Yeah. Flash wants me to slip. I can't have another shot. No, it would hurt the people not here. Hey, what's up? Muck. Oh, wait. It's nice to see you again, Mucky. Hope I said your name correctly. It's not like Mookie, Mucky. I'm going to step all over that. I'm a coward. So nice to see you. Have a nice stream. I'm going to have a nice stream. I'm going to try. Nice to see you again. Wait. Uh-oh. Are you, is that Audrey? Are you, no. What? Man, I'm freaking out. I always try to match the username with people I know, and I'm not good with it. And I probably just step in it. I just probably step in it. I'm a clumsy, oafish man. So the Suntup release this week. Get over to the fans of Suntup. Mookie is the best way to spell it. Maki? Mookie. Uh-oh. Some drama. So, oh boy. Okay. So that's the big thing, the Suntup big thing. And what's nice is that Lee is going to have an option to buy the next book. He's not here tonight. He's usually here, Slee Stack. That's all buttoned up. I can't tell you how happy I am that that's Mookie. I can't tell you how happy I am to have that all buttoned up before this release week. I was sweating it back when I announced I was giving away a Suntup book, and I was at like, I don't know, 700 subscribers or whatever it was. And I was really worried about not getting to that 1,000, but we're there. Now the next is 1,500. So I can give away the Dark Man, the Glenn Chadbourne, Stephen King collab from Cemetery Dance from 2013. And I get to give that away, get it off my shelf. It's so funny. I have the same reaction when my daughter walks in. Uh-oh, drama. Yeah. Yes, children are the spice of life. The spice of life. And sometimes spice burns and makes your eyes water. So Suntup is going to happen this week. It's taking up all the oxygen. Did you ever hear from the original winner or get any flack from him? No. I hope he stays in hibernation. No, nothing, which is like insult on top of insult. Like, I won your prize. I didn't give a shit about your prize. And I'm still not going to care that it was taken away from me. Like, but that's all good. That's all good. Better he doesn't know and lives his life that way. I got to say, when I read his comment, when I was researching and trying to find a way to reach him, because I cannot email you guys. At least I couldn't before I became monetized. I don't know if there's a way I can email or contact you guys outside of community posts and writing posts in my writing comments underneath my videos, but it's all dependent on the subscriber coming to the channel to get the messages. I don't have any way to reach out. So I did all I could to reach out to this guy, and it just shows that he wasn't plugged in. But when I went through the comments to see how I could reach out to him when I was investigating that, his comment was on that giveaway video, wow, a lot of hype here. Like, that was it. And I was sick to my stomach when I read it. I'm like, this guy really doesn't want to win. He doesn't really care. So I wasn't entirely surprised that he didn't claim it, but I wanted to give him a fair shot. I gave him the 2 days. And it turned out to be a happy ending, right? So obviously, if you're not going to pay attention to the channel, please don't pay attention for as long as possible until the people who are paying attention can get their book. I can't believe anyone would enter and then just ignore you is very strange. When you comment, I get an email that you'll get a notification that I commented. But I don't even know if this guy was commenting to enter. He was or just trying to troll. I can't tell. So we're all good here now. Have you heard of the Curious King Press? Yes, just heard of them this weekend. They are coming out with one of my fantasy series. I'm hoping they do it well. Yeah, I heard of them. There's a lot of presses that came out of the woodwork, and I don't know if it's because Suntup was extremely successful in bringing letterpress to more collectors and making it more of a mainstream, widespread thing, that all these other presses, just started popping up, and really making a go of it. I don't know. I don't know if Suntup had anything to do with it, but I did notice, Lyra's, and Curious King and Thornwill. I think Thornwill has been around for a while. I'm not sure. The folks on Library Thing will educate you as to who is doing letterpress first and best. They certainly will. So you can go there for an education. I just found out about them too. I will be in on that series as well. What's the series? I wasn't sure. Happy someone who is involved in the channel and does not own a Suntup Limited One. Yes. Yes. No, Sleestack is not a number rights holder. He said that he owns Suntup books, but the highest level, he owns artist editions, so he's never had a numbered. He may not be able to afford the next book, or he may not want to get the next book, but he'll have that option, and he'll at least be able to experience a numbered edition with art this is the real prize. He'll get this piece of art with the collector. He may just throw the collector out and keep this, but I needed something to send this to the winner, and I thought stuffing it in the collector box ought to keep it safe. I saw CD updated their production status. Still nothing coming though. I was surprised. I went through their production update page, and there was a lot of stuff that I'm not buying. I don't have on pre-order, and it's like tipping the balance. And they took Usher's Passing off, even though I don't have my lettered edition because I'm waiting on the tray case. So Usher's Passing and Midnight Under the Big Top are two books that I don't have, that are, and they're not on the production update page because they're just tray cases at this point. The books are published and sitting presumably in their warehouse waiting for those tray cases to be done. So those two, and Strange Weather and Southern Reach Trilogy. Southern Reach Trilogy sounds like it's going to be very soon. So I was happy about that. The First Law by Joe Abercrombie. Yeah, somebody said I need to read Joe Abercrombie. It's grim dark fantasy. Ooh, yes, that's what somebody recommended when I talked about that I need to read fantasy. Joe Abercrombie. Just gonna roll that over my tongue here. What's up, Scully? It's a drawing of Kenny Rogers. You got to know when to hold them and know when you can't hold them because your hand's been severed by the Dragon Lord. Yeah, it does look like Kenny Rogers. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm waiting for the stand and interview. Yeah, I'm waiting for the stand too. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there, right? No, it is not Edward Scissorhands. That's a geyser of blood because the Dragon Lord chopped his hand off. That's what that's all about. What was in the bucket today? In the bucket today was vodka, some Kettle One vodka from Holland, and it became this drink we're calling Witch's Heart. That's ginger beer, vodka, Creme de Violet. Sounds like a strawberry shortcake character. Strawberry shortcake is hanging out with her friend Creme de Violet, and they're drunk as hell. Strawberry shortcake. I know I missed a bunch. Well, okay. Is that okay? I'm waiting for the stand. Yes, most of the updates that I am buying didn't really change at all. Those updates can remain the same for 2 years without changing. Yes, and that's the most frustrating thing because they're like, our previous update. Well, that was like 1807 was your previous update. So, like, where are things? I'm on a wait list for Southern Reach Trilogy through a retailer. Hopefully, someone drops out. I think that's a good bet. You might want to email Dan Hocker. Right? Is that right, Martin? Correct me if I'm mistaken. Email him, and I guarantee someone canceled, and you'll be able to get one from probably direct from Cemetery Dance. What's my hair doing? What is my hair doing? Producer Jill, what's my hair doing? I've been using conditioner. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I'm going to wear a hat. I think that's what I'm going to do. Wear a hat. Yeah, Dan Hocker. Email Dan Hocker over at Cemetery Dance, and he'll hook you up like a dealer. My best of CD2 has glue damage like yours. Glue spots on bottom. Yeah, I think whoever did the glue was sniffing a little of it at the same time. And hopefully you're in it. Whatever. I want to know if Tabitha King will sign those sig sheets before she kicks the bucket. Yeah, they've been waiting a while, right? For caretaker or whatever that is. Oh, my shirt says fine muck. I just want to give the shirt a moment. Yes, that's pretty funny. Tabitha King's. I mean, she's got a busy schedule. She can't be expected to sign these signature sheets willy-nilly. You're turning violet. Great book. That would make my lips numb. Well, it's making my brain numb. That's for sure. Going for the Einstein look? No. Oh, Smug Oreo, thank you. You're very sweet, Smug Oreo. I love to see your bench tour every time. I think no one has seen it as much as I so far. Greetings from Germany, man. Okay. Yeah, I gotta update that every year because it's already changed. My bookshelf tour. My Suntup shelf exploded the fastest. There's so many. And then, Stephen King and other sections tweak. I was waiting to do another bookshelf tour until we moved to Tennessee. I saw Jeff Strand just posted a photo of him and his significant other, his special lady friend, in Chattanooga in a rental house. We could be his landlord, man. Hey, Jeff, you could pay me with signed limited editions this month, but don't make a habit. Tomorrow's already the 10th, dude. Jeff Strand. Okay, producer Jill, who's of Austrian German heritage, glommed onto that statement. You're from Germany, wants to know where in Germany you're from. Mookie. Anyone know what the original CD books price was for their limited of kin? Oh, $40. Yeah. I was gifted that book from a good guy, a great friend, one of the few book collectors I met because he's in Chicago. He doesn't ever talk on this channel, though. Where are you at, Brad? But he gave me some great books, and he's a great guy. Big Cemetery Dance fan. What? Somebody say something? What's up? You're distracting me. It's like I'm driving a car, and she's like, turn left. I'm like, what? Oh. Munich. Mookie. I like that. Munich. Should I do a German accent and just offend everybody? Deutschland? Everybody in Deutschland is going to be like, I am German, Irish, English, Scottish, and French heritage, so I can make German jokes and English and French and Scottish and Irish jokes. Can we turn this into another drink? Was anyone else? Here, Jill, so you don't have to redo it. Whoa. Was anyone else less than thrilled with the dust jacket art for CPs? We all lived in the castle. The other jackets looked great, though. Okay, yes, that's on my list. So I want to talk about SST. There's a new book in the newsletter that I jumped on. I slammed on it. I jumped on that new SST book with a quickness. If you're not a newsletter subscriber, I can't tell you what the book was, but a lot of people are going to want it. And I will, you know what? I will say this. It has Francois Villancourt art. Thank you, producer Jill. Amazing. Amazing art. So really stoked for it. Can't wait to get that, I think, next year. So but anyway, so there's that. There's the SST. I hope you guys got it. I thought you bought the bundle of those ST. This is outside the bundle. I did buy the bundle. This book is outside that bundle. So I'm getting the 4 books. And then I'm getting that one. So I had to buy it. You have to buy it separate. So the fun thing is it's not a spoiler, or I'm not giving anything away, because SST does bundles. Malerman, Hendricks, Tremblay, and often he's been doing it, and Stephen Graham Jones. So yes, Mitch, he is killing it. Jumped on that with a quickness. Most booktubers are intellectual but boring. You are destined for greatness. Yes, I am definitely less intellectual than most booktubers, which is fine. This is fine. That's great. I'm on thin ice. What did I do? Oh, Darren, are you from Deutschland? I like Rammstein. What's the matter? Did I do something? Oh, Rammstein. Ich tu die Wee is an awesome song. That's my absolute favorite Rammstein song. Anyway. Where is your Austrian boss from? My Austrian boss her ancestors are from Austria, and from her dad's side. And then from her mom's side, it's like, what, Bohemian, Czech, whatever, I don't know. But she's from the south side of Chicago, so like me. He's amazing and a very busy artist these days. Yeah, and he kicks ass. Book gods, I got too much going on. I don't know if that means you're heading out. Any ideas for this week's? I know exactly what the Suntup release is going to be this week. I'm interviewing the author tomorrow and the artist. But I'll let the crowd share their the rumor. The speculation is that it's Hex by Thomas Old Huvelt. Anyway, but yes, so talk about SST. Centipede released a whole newsletter full of dust jackets that looked just awesome. I loved it. And you're right. I was excited to see We Have Always Lived in the Castle, but that dust jacket did look less. I don't want to say cartoonish, but I understand what you're saying. It didn't look as inspired or as evocative as a lot of the other ones look. Just so good. So I get it. It wasn't. It was kind of. I didn't see any titles that I really wanted, though. Other than that, We Have Always Lived in the Castle intrigued me because I thought that got a lot of people like that book. So I was interested in that. Let's Go Play at the Adams is the one from the previous newsletter that I wanted, but I don't think there was a lot in that newsletter. You know what? I can pull it up here. You can't see it, but I can see it. Trying to think of what jumped out at me yesterday. Was there? There was a yesterday, right? Yesterday wasn't canceled. So we had The Mines of Behemoth, The Search for Joseph Tully by William Hallahan. We've Always Lived in the Castle. Yeah, Dust Jacket Art by Thomas Eritzman. And then Powers of Darkness by Bram Stoker. That was the other title that looked interesting. The Spirit of the Place by Elizabeth Walker. So those were the few that caught my eye. I'm glad this is a great chill time. That's why I like having it Monday. Nobody expects anything good to happen on a Monday. They just want to unwind from the first day back, seeing their boss, day after the Sunday scaries. They need to unwind, have a drink, talk books, just chill. When you're here, there are no expectations. You don't have to be like a badass Jedi Shredder and buy the biggest damn sticker available. You don't have to. You could, but you don't have to. That's cool. I was thrilled to see the next Niftaline book showcased. Art looked great. Oh, I didn't realize. Elizabeth, I didn't realize any of those were a Niftaline book. It just goes right over my head. Elizabeth Walter is a pretty compelling writer. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know. Did you listen to the Elfen Lied theme tune yet? It's so different from what you'd expect from a typical anime. All right. Okay. So, no, I didn't. You sent it to me. Let me find it. Let me see if I can find it. I have to go to YouTube Studio. We're going to have to go into oh, come on. You know what? We're just messing this up. Elfin Lied theme, right? Is that what we want? All right, hold on. Is this it? No, Bears aren't playing tonight. Is this it? It's creeping out my kids. Wow. I remember that series. It was creepy. It was very creepy. The Bears aren't playing tonight, Phil, and I really wouldn't care if they were anyway. All they do is break my heart. I was kind of surprised to see The Search for Joseph Tully from Centipede since they'd done that one earlier. Well, yeah, and Jared's also doing Hill House in a smaller format. But and Jared also did Falling Angel again, even though he did it previously. Well, obviously he did it because of the box set, Tell her to come here. Oh, it's nice to be here. Okay, so they're talking Germany. Bears aren't a bye, so it's almost like no, it's better than any other week because they can't lose this week, Jeff. They can't. And that's why I love a Bears bye week. So what's up? What's up? Suits the horror anime very well. Yeah, it was a very creepy anime. Like I said, I watched the entire Elfen Lied. If you guys didn't see, I did a manga unboxing. My son got Demon Slayer. I like manga and I like the that he likes this stuff too. So I was happy to do that. He allowed me to handle his complete box set of Demon Slayer earlier in the week. And so that's what Darren is getting at. Who's the author that hasn't signed the sheets for CD's Best of Shiver? Who cares? It's like, just, if signature sheets are such a bear, I don't know, then get them done up front first before you even announce the book. I don't know, or it's just a handy excuse to say, this is why we can't release the book. I don't know. I'm pleased to see Tully too. It's one of the few early Centipedes I don't have. Yes. Jason Tully. Well, again, there are some books that just fly right over my head and I don't really care. And then I find out later, like I didn't know Centipede did Slob by Rex Miller. I really want that book. And it's never for sale. And then, of course, the vintage horror series. I got the last 4, but I don't have the first 3, and they're just insanely priced, so I'm not even going to get them. Do you get into a lot of graphic novels? No, not a lot. Not a lot. But I appreciate them. I do. I used to collect comic books for like 5 minutes between the ages of 18 and 21. I collected comic books, and then I started drinking. So, 21 being the legal age, being a law-abiding Southsider. You should try Uzumaki. Yeah. Didn't you see? I held that up at the end of the Demon Slayer unboxing. My son has Uzumaki. He keeps telling me I have to read it. So I do. I have to read it. So I'm going to. Maybe I'll do a review. And it's crazy. Junji Ito is bonkers. That guy's awesome. I've been wanting to pick up a Junji Ito. Yeah. Junji Ito. Yes. My son has more than a few. He has Uzumaki. What else does he have? Ito, Gomi, Jayo? I don't know the names of the books. Tomi? Is it really that expensive going to Germany for studies? She's secure here, I promise. Germany. In the UK, we are all in the pub by the age of 16. In the UK. Yeah. We are in the States too, but not legally. Back alleys, garage roofs. That's a whole other story that I'm not going to share because my children might see this video. You know what? You come to Jeff Con whenever I plan it, and I'll tell you stories about how I used to drink on garage roofs. My son just looked at me. Oh, man. So I have a choice. Create fun content or scar the children. And scar the children, or just like zip the lip. And it's a tightrope. When the home office is also the office home and the home, and you can't escape the children and their ears. Even though they wear headphones, they could still hear you. It's interesting. My daughter, my son will walk around with headphones on. They don't. And then you say one thing like, can you believe that happened? And they're like, what? What happened? And they come in, they like merge, they drip through the ceiling like a beast. They just like, and then they're right in the room with you. Like, yeah, they hear everything. When I was a kid in Ireland, you just had to be able to see over the bar. Oh, Ireland. Should I talk about Ireland anymore? I already talked about it in a previous. I talked about it in a previous one where we went to the Aran Islands and we saw cattle crap all over themselves. We saw a woman urinate in a laundromat door in the middle of the day, 3:00 in the afternoon. I thought somebody was dumping out like wash water from the laundromat, but that splash wasn't wash water. It wasn't wash water. That was my trip in Ireland. Uh, Phil says I should scar you guys. I was using fake IDs at 15. Of course, back then we could drink at 18. Yeah. In Wisconsin, I don't know if the drinking age is still 18, but a lot of kids would go from Illinois to Wisconsin and then they'd have to drive home. So it was sort of a really bad thing, right? Drinking and driving. Scarring the children is part of the fun of raising them. A little misery builds character. I always said the most successful people are running from demons. Either they're from outside or inside themselves, right? Those are the people who go on to achieve the most success. So it's my job to give the kids demons, to motivate them, because I drank this one way too fast. My sister's on her way to Ireland right now. As soon as Canada opened up, she bought a plane ticket. Ireland. I think Ireland means Violence Island. Violence Island. But it's like the good, wholesome violence. It's like the violence you could beat somebody senseless, pick them up, and then you sing like a pub song with them and drink. And then it's all forgotten. It's like rain in Florida. It just comes through. It might ruin a moment of the day, but it's gone. Violence Island. Lots of fisticuffs. But in Chicago, you just get shot. So I'm not saying that Ireland owns violence. I'm just saying America, we're much more efficient. I was 19 at U of Illinois. Thank the Lord. U of Illinois. University of Illinois. Urbana-Champaign. Can't tag you, bro, but give her a chance. Okay, forgotten until the next day when you wake up and are beaten badly. Yeah, but you have a hangover, so you don't know if you're beaten or if it's just a hangover or if you even deserved it. I think there's a lot of Irish Catholic guilt that you're like, oh, I probably deserved it. You just resign yourself to, I'm not even gonna try to do an Irish accent. Okay, I'm not. But you probably just like resign yourself to it. I deserved it, and I'll do better, And you're like, I probably offended somebody. Or you're so drunk you forget the fight altogether. Yes. Champagne Urbana, best time of my life. I was not. I went to UIC as an adult. Still feared for my safety. And it was the most depressing time of my life. Yes, it was, Producer Joe, right? I think that my son was born when I was a student at UIC. And I slept in the hospital room where Producer Jill and our son was staying. He was born via emergency C-section. So I stayed in the UIC hospital room for that week, got up, went to classes, had to hand in like a final paper or not a final paper, but a big paper I had to work on. I handed it into the professor and I was crying because I was so exhausted. And I'm like, I'm sorry this is late. And I didn't expect, I cried. I know you don't think I could cry. They're like, that guy, he's like Ernest Hemingway. He's the manliest guy I've ever seen in my life. No, I cried. Most depressing time of my life going to UIC. But look where I am today. I've been a designated driver since I got my license. It's amazing what people tell you when they're drunk. They're so honest, aren't they? They're so honest. Drunks are so... We don't need a truth serum. We already have alcohol. Um, the deserved part I get 12 years of Catholic school and 99% Irish. Yeah, you're going to understand Irish Catholic guilt. And I think if you wake up in a bloody pile, you're just like, I'm just a lowly sinner. So this is what I get. So it works out. And it's the best thing that the church ever did to people was make them to expect to get nothing so that anything they get looks like a blessing. That's a trick. That's a little mind trick. Um, college and fathering would not be two activities I'd want to be obligated to do at the same time. Yeah, I was like 30 when I went back to school, so it wasn't like it was actually planned. Uh, this total upheaval. This upheaval was scheduled, which didn't make it easier. I called the Christian brothers gods. Oh, the Christian brothers is the whiskey, right? I'll have to remember that another series. Okay. I don't know what. I don't know. I might have missed some. So, oh, what? What manga? Which one? Where? Well, tell me. Oh. Another series. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Ian might want that. Yeah. Yeah, Ian might want Ian. Ian, the kid who was born when I was at my most depressed. Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't his fault. I was in school. I mean, obviously it wasn't your fault, Ian. You're a gem. You make everything worthwhile, boy. You and your sister and your brother make it all yes. Make it all yes. By the way, welcome back, producer Jill. Yes, she wasn't here when I'm giving books away. She's like steps out during the two most important lives of this young channel's life, and she just doesn't even appear to give me alcohol when I need it. Now I need water. Remember, guys, find muck. Welcome back, Jill. Sometimes she's Jill T, sometimes she's producer Jill. Just shows you there's a lot of shenanigans going on. A lot of shenanigans. It's also an anime, but the manga is better in my opinion. That's funny, Darren, because I was talking to Ian about manga and anime. And since the manga is like storyboards of anime, how can there be a translation difference? Like it should translate really well, right? I like anime. Ian watches a ton. One Piece, One Punch, One Punch Piece. What else? Made in Abyss. What's that? Ninja Kaisen? What is that? Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my gosh, we watch so much anime in this house. It's not even a lie. Not even funny. Was UIC near the shady part of Chicago back then? It's likely better now. Did you have a favorite bar or restaurant near school when you went there? I went as a total commuter student. I got on a train, went there after my son was born, came home and cried in between. I cried everywhere. And so I didn't stick around. I was 30 years old. It was still the shady part, still a crappy part. I would probably be more afraid now. Being older and whatnot. Chicago's a shooting gallery, guys. Stay out of Chicago. That's my only PSA. So yes, it was a shady part of Chicago, and Greektown's near there. So if you're around there, Opa, say that, and there's like flaming food walking around. I don't know if it's still around because this city is getting hollowed out. I don't know if that It's hollowed out. It's empty.
Oh, yeah. Remember the restaurant we went to, the Italian one that didn't accept anything but cash?
The Italian restaurant that didn't accept anything but was that Francesca's on Taylor?
No. It was all the way to the Sheridan Valley. Remember, it was like that real
Yeah.
back alley.
We used to go to restaurants. Taylor Street's right around there. Yeah, I mean, there used to be a lot of great places right around UIC. One Punch Man. One Punch Man is hilarious. He kills monsters with one punch. He's bored. He's a superhero that's bored. I like the disillusionment of One Punch Man. I like it. Wasn't Knific character in The Departed, or was it Mystic River? Oh. The Departed. Mystic River. Ninja Scroll. I saw Ninja Scroll. I liked that movie. I used to have it on VHS. I don't know where it is now. Never saw Monster City, Fist of the North Star, Vampire Hunter D. Wow. I'm going to keep doing my thing only because I need to. I have to. Japanese manga and anime is destroying American comics right now. Or are the lack of good ideas destroying American comics now? I don't know. I don't collect comics anymore. Huge Lobo fan, by the way. Lobo, DC. Lobo. Simon Bisley. Batman. Halsted and Jackson area. Yeah, Joy Yi Noodles is a great Chinese restaurant near there. They have one in Tinley Park, too. Oh, you've taken the notes, Producer Jill? We're going to Tinley Park tomorrow, kids. Tomorrow, we're going to get Joy Yi Noodles. My smug Oreo between us is a fiend for noodles. Sometimes when he eats them, he snorts one, too, because he wants to get as many in as possible. He's like Naruto. What, you don't want your contribution heard? Lack of good writers, yeah. It's that as well. If it can't be tokenized, Marvel and DC are not interested. Yeah, but Marvel's kicking DC's teeth in the box office. DC can't make a good movie. Marvel is going off the rails, I think, but that whole first three phases were awesome. I always comment when Paul Suntup says my name because he is always correct. You? Nope. The same as 98% of the people that try to say, me? Knific? Knific. I said it two ways. One of them had to be right. New Batman looks decent. Oh, I don't know about that, Scott. I don't know. I saw that. I was rooting for it, but Sparkly Vampire Boy as Batman, I was willing because Sparkly Vampire Boy did an excellent job in the movie The Lighthouse. Tremendous job. That guy can act because he's English, but he can act. But as Batman, oh man, I don't know. I saw the couple of trailers for that Batman movie, The Batman, and I was not. Oh, he is no Christian Bale. Second one. Okay, so let's see what I said. Knific? Huh? Knific. Mark Knific. If you want, if it'll be like Barbie and Ken is terrific, it's Knific. I collected comics from age 2 till age 39. Then I switched to limited edition books. Of course, I still had the 80,000 comics. You can't read them over and over because you got to put them in the comic guard case, sealed in acrylic, never to be touched. Otherwise, they're worthless. It is a hard sell. But I saw the two trailers, and I did not think that Robert Pattinson delivered. He still seemed like an emo Batman. And a vampire is a Batman. Joker movies tend to be good. Lock and Key is a great book. Joe Hill doing his thing. I think Joe Hill's doing great stuff for comics. Yeah, for sure. Joker movies were great, except for what's his face. Oh, okay. So now you're leaving it open. You're saying Jared Leto did a crappy job as Joker, and I would agree. But I don't know if that was his fault, because I did like his translation of Joker, kind of crazy, urban, gritty, whatever. Heath Ledger was God as Joker. And I thought the Joker movie with what's his name? Joaquin? Yeah, producer Jill says Joaquin. She actually didn't answer me. I just bypassed that whole thing. Joaquin Phoenix, that movie was excellent up until the very end. Yes, it was. Producer Jill's wrong. Joker movie, the Todd Phillips Joker movie, was excellent up until Robert De Niro blew it at the end. Yes. Do you want to get in front of the camera and share your opinion? Producer Jill? Joaquin Phoenix was awesome. Thank you, Flash. I love the Joker movie. All right, let's have it. Why was it bad at the end? Because Robert De Niro was poorly cast. He was cast as a sort of a Johnny Carson stand-in, right? A late night host when that used to be the power source for celebrity. When celebrity had to go on the late night talk shows, and that was their only avenue to widespread household name stardom. And Johnny Carson was a gatekeeper, and so was Mel Griffin. She doesn't know. They were the gatekeepers. That tradition is very much castrated. Like that tradition is gone now, because celebrities have so many better, more direct lines of stardom. But anyway, so Robert De Niro was Johnny Carson's stand-in, and he was so poorly cast. He was a tough guy, funny man. It didn't make any sense. And the banter at the end of the movie, which should have been the scene that cemented and made the rest of the movie worth the trip, did not pay off, and therefore it just ruined the rest of it, in my opinion. You got to have a good payoff, otherwise, what's a joke if the punchline doesn't land? You could have the best buildup in the world, but if you can't land that punchline, then it's a waste of everyone's time. And I thought Joker was going to great places, and then it got to that last scene with whatever his character's name was, De Niro's character, and it just flat. The whole thing came down. Joaquin should go back to the original name, Leaf. Yeah, Leaf, River, they're all nature. Merv Griffin, Merv! Not Mel, producer Jill. I mean, I have her to keep me in check, right? How else does a husband know he's wrong if he doesn't? How else does a man know he's wrong until he gets married, right? Timothy Chalamet, the main guy in Dune, he is in The King on Netflix. It's about Henry V, and that movie was awesome. That kid is going to go a long way. Good for him. I like it when kids go a long way. Celebrities now go straight to YouTube. I left out the like Jeff part because far from a celebrity. Far from it. So we talked about Centipede. We talked about SSD. Earthling, I don't know if you saw my video, my unboxing of Boys in the Valley. Night Flash. Good night. Okay, gotta go. Okay, take it easy, Flash. Good night and happy birthday. Hope you had a great one. You deserve it. By the way, did anybody see my yes. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. I get so caught up. Flash sent me these. And this is awesome. These are great. This is my new bookmark / home defense weapon. And I love these. Flash sent them to me. So thank you. And I because I didn't say her name in the video because I didn't know if that was okay, but I'm gonna out you here, so why not? So good night, Flash. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't think of that earlier. Shoot. Yes, Flash sent these. He's worked at Maple Grove Cemetery for 37 years. And he went from cutting the grass to he's like the vice president and superintendent. And so he sent me these, and I really dig it. Really dig it. This is just like I said, this is a home defense weapon. I've been throwing this into the wall and it sticks. I can throw it like a shuriken. I'm a god at this. And only this one. I keep the other one pristine in the box. During the war, my granddad used to throw puddings at the enemy. He was shot for deserting. See that build up? Where is it going? And then the punchline, all important punchline. Great stuff. So Earthling, you saw my video. Get Ghoul in the Cape. I'm reading it now. I'm almost done with it. It is crazy. It's rambling. It's a nutty book. It's I love it because I'm a huge Mallerman fan. It's a song, it's a moment, it's a river, it's a love letter to America. I think it's a thesis. It really gets at what is this apathy and this divisiveness that is killing America. And he's on to something, this idea that we are people that are becoming too enamored with celebrity and politicized and polarized. It's interesting. It's really interesting, but it's a hell of a ride, and I highly recommend it. And there are copies that are still available at Earthling. So Mallerman completists will want it. People will need to go back and get it. You talk about this book kind of scares me, but I love all this stuff so far. Yeah. If you love all his stuff so far, you'll like it. Because you get to spend more time in Mallerman's brain, and it's a crazy, awesome place. I love it. I just hedge because it's ambitious, right? You really have to allow Mallerman the freedom to take you where you need to go. You have to trust Mallerman. So I only condition that because if you're new to Mallerman and you don't dig his stuff, you're not going to allow him the freedom or give him the benefit of the doubt. So I really, that's my sort of disclaimer or my caveat. I'm absolutely amazed that Ghoul's still available. I thought that book would sell out in days with all the Mallerman fans out there. Right. Well, shoot, celebrity culture is certainly a wreckage. It is. I think he's brilliant. Good. Okay, well then you'll love this book. You'll love it. Where does it currently rank in your Mallerman books? Well, I'm not done with it yet. So, like I said, we got to get that punchline. That punchline has to be worth it. So I'm building to the end. I like it. I like it better than Unbury Carol. I think I like it. Okay, let me just say my favorite is on this, The Day of the Pig, and Goblin, and then probably Ghoul in the Cape, and then Inspection. I haven't read Mallory or Black Mad Wheel or The House at the Bottom of a Lake. So there are a few I haven't read yet. So I'd rank it fourth. Wait, did I say fourth? Pig, Goblin, third. So Ghoul in the Cape would be third. Then Inspection. Probably in that order. So get over there. I think, these are the ways you can Jeff your shelf. And then Thunderstorm, November 23rd, Thunderstorm's going to be releasing the hardcover edition of Palmetto by Anya Ahlborn. This is a Thunderstorm paperback. This is a true first edition because it precedes the hardcover. This one was with the Nightworms package. It came signed by Anya Ahlborn, limited. I don't know to how many Nightworm subscribers there are, so I don't know. Have a great night, Jeff, and thank you so much for the generous gift. That was really way too generous, I must say. We need to have a talk with that man, producer Jill. Jeff, Jedi Shredder. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. Oh, so did you read it, Mark? Knific. So I'm going to keep rehearsing that. Did you read it? Yeah, I read it really quickly. I read it like, it's a short story, essentially. You did read it, but you know you didn't read it? Knific. Did I say it wrong? Knific. Damn it. Knific. Yeah, I'll remember Barbie and Ken. Knific. Did you like it, Mark? I'll just call you Mark. Know the name. Did you like it? Because I liked it. I liked it, but it's a short story. I mean, it's definitely it's to call it a novella is even generous. It's huge type. It's 100 pages. Yeah, I liked it too. It was different. It turned out better than I thought it was going to turn out. I was a little worried. It didn't feel like the best Anya Ahlborn until near the end. Then I started really loving it. So it was really, really cool. I'm glad I have it. I'm not going to sell it. So unless you want to pay me $500 for it, it's a joke. Nobody would. Nobody here would. And I would counsel you against it because that's too expensive. So, but if you missed the Nightworms package and you want to get this book, Thunderstorm is doing I think it's only 66 copies of this book in hardcover on November 23rd. I'm excited for Palmetto. I just finished Seed and loved it. Actually liked it more than Brother. I liked Brother more than Seed. I already said that. Oh. I like Brother better than Seed, but Seed was awesome. And if you liked Seed better than Brother, you'll like this. This really does center on, just like every Anya Ahlborn book that I've read, Dark Across the Bay did it as well, centers on the family and family-centric horrors. So this is the same thing. Young couple buys a house, and the young mother or the wife is very, very pregnant when she buys a house, has the baby, and things progress. So it really does. I mean, it really does tap into the horror of new parenthood. Is a very scary time, right, Mitch? Right? You gotta appreciate that. New parenthood is such a delicate, dangerous, heartbreaking time, and emotions are all over the place. And when you add in the body changes and the life changes for, in particular, the woman, the mom, she's going through a tremendous lot. So I think Anya really taps into that emotion really well in this book. I really liked it. The premise wasn't that great, but she surprised me at the end. Yes, for sure. Who's the Mallerman fellow you're all talking about? Josh Mallerman. Are you're joking, I think. Yeah, it's perfect timing for you. Yes, for sure. New Parenthood was rough tonight, hence my lack of comments. That's okay, man. That's okay. Whether you watch, hang out, whatever, or the premise wasn't the original, I should have said. Wasn't that original? Yeah, it wasn't. But I thought she did good things with it. Josh Mallerman, lack of sleep. Baby was upset. Oh, that's the worst. Well, my computer's about to shut down. So I'm going to wrap this up. Let Mitch get some sleep. Let his baby not be upset. There's nothing worse than an upset baby. They don't compromise. I don't know if you know that or not. Babies don't compromise. So, anyway, that was one of the last things I had to say about Thunderstorm. The contest is ongoing. I'm trying to get to 1,500 subscribers to give away Dark Man and Dark Man art portfolio. So spread the word. Tell your cousins or your cousins if you're Italian. And let's get to 1,500 so I can give this stuff away and keep the channel going and do this every week because I love it. I love having you guys here and to chat it up and to talk about what's next and what's coming. And hopefully you can, go Jeff yourself. So take it easy. I'll see you around and stay frosty.